How's it going, all you beautiful people? This is Destauch here, and today we're going to be talking about why most people like live-action trailers and dislike cinematic trailers. So, as the title of the video alludes to, we're going to be talking about why people like live-action trailers more, the best live-action trailers, and some of the creative liberties people have when they make live-action trailers. So if you go into the comment section of any cinematic trailer, you're probably going to get a lot of hate comments with people saying that this is false advertising, it's not the actual game, and it's wasting our time. And in a lot of senses, that's true. This confusion is a result of cinematic trailers and video games occupying the same medium. Now, what do I mean when I say the same medium? Well, even though cinematic trailers are pre-rendered and video games are rendered in real time, they still have the same look and appeal. Many times you can confuse a cinematic trailer for a video game, and when it looks better than the actual game, a lot of people consider that to be false advertising. The way live-action trailers escape this kind of criticism is use real-world actors, props, and sets. They're also more well-received because live-action trailers are considered more of its own art piece rather than a cinematic trailer. In many cases, live-action trailers are considered their own independent art piece outside of the video game, rather than a companion piece like a cinematic trailer. Don't get me wrong, I mean, cinematic trailers, they have hundreds of people working on them, and they're also pieces of art. But for the average consumer, a lot of times they'll see a cinematic trailer and think it's less work than an actual live-action trailer, despite it having around the same amount of work. This is due to the sets and such being real-world objects that you can touch and feel, which makes it more materialistic and alive, rather than a cinematic trailer. Some of the best live-action trailers even transcend their video game counterparts. A lot of times a live-action trailer can live long past the actual game. Take the God of War Ascension trailer, for instance. God of War Ascension wasn't necessarily the most popular game in the franchise, but it certainly had one of the most popular video game trailers. Another great example is the Halo 3 Believe ad campaign. This was spearheaded by Neil Blomkamp's Halo ad Halo Landfall, which was at the time the closest thing that Halo fans had to a live-action Halo movie. In fact, Neil Blomkamp's District 9 movie was actually a retooled Halo film that was cancelled. The last thing I wanted to talk about is also that live-action trailers can afford to be more goofy and crazy, more out there than cinematic trailers. While cinematic trailers are developed by thousands of people and co-developed by multiple directors, a lot of live-action trailers are just directed by one person, meaning that their vision gets across more clearly. Going back to the contrast between live-action trailers and their video game counterparts, that contrast allows a lot more creative freedom. Take the Halo Wars 2 ad campaign, for example. The Atriox and Cutter ad campaign was pretty funny. You got them on an airplane, got a gas station, pretty funny. And it's also its own piece of artwork, so it's not going to be confused for the actual game. So why not? Just throw it out there. If it makes the game more popular, then good. Good on you, mate. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today, guys. If you liked the video, like it. And if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. That would really help out the channel. This was Destauch out, and have a great day, guys.